guys, Aaron Chalmer here for Forever Football, DRFC, your Doncaster Rovers fan channel. We are here at Oxford Street for the pre-season match between Doncaster Rovers and Rossington Main, the first official match of the Wellens era and the first match where us fans get to be in the stadium and watch our team play. Now, it's literally just gone 2:30 as we're recording this. The lineups for the first half have just come out, so I'm going to read them off to you right about now. So here we go. So we start with Lewis Jones in goal, of course, taking the new #1 shirt, which is fantastic. We've got a back four of Carl Moyle, Rosean Williams, Tom Anderson and Tommy Rowe, the back four that we are scheduled to have as our starting back four for the season. John Bostock, Matt Smith on loan from Arsenal and Ben Close in the midfield, and in our attacking three we've got Trellis 1 and Trellis 2 on the wings and Omar Bogle up front. So obviously we know that one of our trialists is Aidan Barlow, the Manchester United under-21s winger. We don't know if there's any other trialists on the wing, so it should be interesting to see who he is, but Omar Bogle getting a start as well. Apart from the two trialists, that's pretty much our starting 11 for the season, so I like them going with a really strong start, you know, see the game out and then put the kids on in the second half. So can't wait to see it. I'm going with a 3-0 prediction, as I said on Twitter this morning, and let's see what happens. So bring on the first half.
Good. What I need now is one flat line. Facing out.
Smaller than the light, then there's a white shirt.
So it is currently half-time here at Oxford Street. We are 3-0 up through a hat-trick through our trialist Aidan Barlow. Wonderful hat-trick scored by the guy. If my advice to Rovers is just sign him up, because if you can score a first-half hat-trick in a pre-season match, then no telling what he can do during the season. But I think overall it was a pretty decent performance. We've been the aggressive side, we've been all over them attacking-wise. They've come down our end a couple of times, but we've dealt with it defensively. Obviously there was a little change to the lineup before kick-off. Ben Blythe replacing Tom Anderson in the centre-back role. But overall, I'm pretty happy with that first half. There was nothing much more we could do. We attacked at the most as we possibly can. Seeing the new style of play and the sort of attacking possession football that we're starting to drill into this team has been brilliant. So hopefully that continues in the second half, and let's just see what happens. But my man of the match so far, Aidan Barlow, 100%. Good on him for a hat-trick. So of course we do care about our rivals here on this channel. We're here with the assistant manager of Rossington Main, Matt Ellison. Matt, disappointing performance today?
I wouldn't say it's disappointing performance. I think you have to put it into perspective. Obviously they're competing with many leagues above us, a professional outfit. I thought, in all fairness, we matched them well across the both halves.
Yeah, I'd say that. I mean, you guys definitely had some chances, especially in the second half, progressing further and further up the pitch.
Yeah, we managed to create a few chances. I think probably one of our only disappointments is that we didn't leave this game against a professional outfit such as Doncaster Rovers with a goal.
So there we are, guys, full time. We have won 4-0. That other goal coming from The penalty spot from our trialist striker, Ote, of course brought in from QPR. We knew about that yesterday. Good penalty, a bit controversial with how the penalty was given, a bit of a dive involved, but if VAR would have checked it, they probably would have given it either way anyway. But overall, I think it was a really good performance. I think that Rossington did come at us with some threat across both halves. There was a couple of times in the first half where they came down our end. In the second half, they had a lot more impact in the second half. They had a bit more threat. I think the way they've laid the pitch is incredible, by the way. And I think that Rossington had some kind of threat in the second half, more than the first half, in my opinion. I think they came out with some kind of purpose, but I think in the end, defensively, we just, kept everything compact, kept everything, assured. I think Cameron John, one big thing that I said about last season about Cameron John was his ability to defend and put tackles in while tracking back, and I think that's one thing he sort of lacked in last season, but I saw that in one particular moment in the second half today, which was amazing to see him sprinting back and then put the tackles in to win the ball back from the attacker. It was brilliant to watch, and it might only be the first pre-season match, but I've got a ton of confidence in this Rovers side and any other sides we bring in. Obviously before the match there was a bit of a fitness test for our new boy announced today, Jordi Hirula, brought in on a 2-year deal from, of course, Portsmouth, and it should be interesting to see how he fits into the squad and how he sort of develops. It was really nice to speak to Richie Wellens today as well. He's got complete confidence in this squad. I've got confidence in this squad. We get on so well. But very confident with the rest of the pre-season coming up and going into the new season. Obviously, fingers crossed I'll be at the Newcastle game on the 23rd of July. We do have the Sheffield derby 5 days later, so fingers crossed I can try and get tickets for that. If not, it's all good and proper. But there we go, guys. Match vlog finished, done, dusted. I will do a video transfer analysis on Jordi Hirula as well. But for now, guys, I'm Aaron Chandler from Forever Football, DRFC. Keep living the Rovers life, and that, my friends, full time. Rovers till I die, and I will see you for the next match vlog, which will probably be against Newcastle United.